Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Operation Football. It's semifinal Friday, our monster matchup featuring the top team in the state in Westside. And some talk this week, this season really, not only of the Warriors, could they be the best team in the state this year, but entering the conversation of the best team in state history. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. First, Westside hosts Millard West. Here's KETV's Matt Foster from Phelps Field.
It's been a Westside story all season long in Class A, and the Warriors were looking for a storybook finish in their final home game of the season. Millard West making the short trip to Phelps Field and eyeing a massive upset. And they got off to a great start. First Westside drive, and Jace Ingebrigtsen picks off Anthony Rizak, keeping this one scoreless through the first quarter. But the Wildcats couldn't keep the Warriors out of the end zone forever. Second quarter, the handoff to Jamez Ross, and he takes it 15 yards up the middle to make it a 10-0 Westside lead. Millard West looking for a response on the ensuing drive. Instead, Brody Peterson scrambling, and he gets hit and coughs it up. Warriors ball on the 25-yard line. And just one play later, Anthony Rizak gonna hit a wide open Christian Jones for 6 on the 25-yard score. Warriors led 20-0 at halftime. Westside picked up where they left off in the third. It's Jamez Ross from 3 yards out this time, stretching the Westside lead to 27-0, and they just kept at it. A little later, Ross, again from close range, his 20th touchdown of the season, setting a new Westside rushing record and putting the Warriors up 34-0, and the Westside story continues. Warriors roll 41-0.
The feeling is amazing. After the hard work we put in all the way in January to now, we feel like we're supposed to be here, and now we're finally here.
We kind of made sure we took every step one game at a time, focused on that one game, didn't think about anything else. And it kind of paid dividends for us. We started thinking about this plan, last January, how we were going to do it, what our mindset needed to be, and the guys trusted the process.
Westside will now have the chance to defend their Class A title and look to become the first back-to-back Class A state champion since Omaha North in 2014. Reporting at Phelps Field, Matt Foster, KETV News Watch 7 Sports.
Thank you, Matt. Westside gets the winner of Elkhorn South at Millard South. Home Patriots take the early lead. Jet Tomala, 40 yards to a Marion Jackson. That makes it 10-0 Millard South. Pats up 13-0 at the half. We zip ahead to the fourth quarter, still 13-zip. Elkhorn South, Madden Riggs going to Brady Bousquet, 60 yards, and the touchdown makes it a 13-10 Millard South lead. But Elkhorn South again, Bousquet, 8 yards in the storm rolling. Elkhorn South up 17-13, 2:30 to play. Millard South one last chance, but Dylan Kingston is there, taking it all the way the other way, 70 yards. Elkhorn South comes back to win at Millard South.
I really feel we had a chance to get in there and steal it if we could just make a couple of plays. It's amazing how many games you can win if you just keep playing, and just so proud of the effort, the finish of our kids. Again, we were over here on this field a couple months ago and got our butts kicked. Came back here tonight and took care of business.
They certainly did. 24 unanswered points. All right, Class B, Bennington blanked Elkhorn North 14-0 in Week 8 of the regular season. The stake a little higher this time for the rematch with history on the line. Matt Satilli now with the story from Bennington.
Bennington, winners of 37 straight, playing for more than just a spot in the record books at Badger Field. A win against Elkhorn North would put the Badgers back in the Class B state title game. First drive for Elkhorn North, Jet Tingelhoff cuts left, shifty run, touchdown. PAT is no good. Wolves up 6-0. Bennington would respond. Quentin Archer takes this direct snap to the left, laying on the hurt on his way in. Get off me. That made it 13-6. Final minute before halftime, Elkhorn North with the ball. Ben Gilliland strip sack, fumble. That results in a field goal, pushing the lead to 23-6. More defensive prowess in the second half. Gavin Olson, high points. This football rips it right out of the receiver's hands. One of his 2 picks tonight. Bennington showing yet again why it's top of the class in Class B.
I think that when they scored right away, it kind of woke us up, and we realized that we got to play it to the best of our ability. It's like a family. We're all together. Together we win is our big motto, and it's not a single person thing. It's everybody. We all got to win together.
It feels amazing just to see the hard work that these guys have put on since the summer began, really. I mean, even previous in the spring and off season, just to show that, hey, when you come in and you just get to work, it pays off.
The 38th straight win ties a Class B state record, and Bennington will play for a three-peat. At Badger Field, Matt Satilli, KETV News Watch 7 Sports.
Thank you, Matt. Bennington gets the winner of Scott Waverly. Great crowd tonight in Waverly, and they watch Scott take the early lead. Bennett Turman, look at him turn on the Jets. 51 yards, and it's 7-0 Scott after one. 14-3 Scott now when Waverly gets into the end zone. Nolan Moss keeps it himself, and it's a 14-9 Scott lead. Scott will get three more before the break. Skyhawks' Joe Collega with the field goal, and Scott goes on to win this one 38-26. They're going back to the state final. Class C1, top-seeded and undefeated Wahoo hosting 10-1 Sydney. This is the opening drive of the game in the afternoon tilt out in Wahoo. Jace Kaminsky to Josh Edmonds, 7-0 Warriors. Stays that way until early fourth quarter when Noah Bordovsky takes the direct snap. It's 14-0 Wahoo. Desperation time now for Sydney, and this pass is picked off by senior Barrett Lavallee, and that is the dagger. Wahoo wins 21-0. They're going to Memorial Stadium first time in 4 years. Wahoo gets the winner of Ashland Greenwood Boone Central. AG down 21-7 in the fourth when Dane Jacobson, the quarterback, finds Derek Tonjes for the touchdown. It's a one-score game. And get this, AG's driving at BC's 40 on 4th and 3. Watch this. Drake Zimmerman. Does he get to the stick or not? It looks like he did, but refs say no. Game over. Boone Central wins. Wow. All right, time for a timeout on Operation Football. Up next, can UTAN earn a spot in the C2 finals? And over in Iowa, it's Dome Sweet Dome for the state semis. Underwood in a shootout against MFL Marmac.